Well, all right, welcome back to Sweden. I'm getting ready to get started on the installation of the front 35mm lowering springs from TMC Motorsports, the v-maxx springs. We've done the back with spacers, and now we're going to do the front with spacers. So we're looking for a nice change in ride height and stance to help me get around the track a little faster. So let's get started. Okay, as you can see, we've got the car up and wheels off. And while I'm in here, I'm just going to look at the brake pads. And I would say it's just about time to do it again. So, I think we'll start by just spraying a little bit of lubricant on some of these threads here that we're going to take off, and go around and do it to the other side. So there she is, the mighty 1.4 liter Garrett turbocharged 4-cylinder Abarth, and that'll be our next project after we're done with the springs. But in the meantime, we need to get in here somehow, so all this has to come up anyway to do the induction kit as well, so we'll just leave that off. Okay, progress report. So we've taken off the cowling here, and to do that we had to take the windshield wipers off. Now that may not be necessary for this job, just to change the springs out, but after we're done with the springs, I'm gonna drill a hole in the cowling here to fit the induction kit. So I figured just do it all in one shot. So with that said, this is the next step. Right, don't start the job until you have this 19mm wrench with this angle. A regular wrench isn't going to work, so I just had to make a run to the store to get a new set of wrenches. Luckily I have a backup car, so anyway, keep that in mind. Make sure you have all the tools you need before you start the job. Okay, we take off the brake wear indicator wire, and then there's a nut here, 2 more nuts there, and then we'll need to support the spindle, probably with the jack. Okay, so that's the sway bar link that's got to come off. And then we've got these 2 17mm nuts. Okay, it's ready to come out. And there we are. So the strut assembly is out. Now we'll get the spring compressor. We'll compress these springs and then take this nut off, and then just reverse the process with the new springs. So now we just take the spring tension off, put the new springs in. Alright, so there we are. Ibex springs are out, v-maxx springs in. So now we're ready to assemble. Alright, coil spring is in, the strut is in, so now we're just going to hook up the brake lines and these other wires, button everything up, tighten the top, and repeat on the other side. So not really a how-to video, but just sharing my experience really. On my next video, we're going to do the induction kit installation, forged Motorsport induction kit, hoping to get 8 extra horsepower from that and colder air into the turbo. So yeah, tune back in, smash the like button if you've enjoyed watching me basically just talking to myself into the camera, and check back in again. Thanks for watching. From Sweden, lost in Sweden.